The automotive world rarely stands still, and every few years a model emerges that doesn't just upgrade the segment. It changes the conversation entirely. The 2026 Toyota Mini Land Cruiser FJ is exactly that kind of SUV. Compact yet rugged, futuristic yet rooted in its legendary DNA. It arrives as a shocking reminder that Toyota still knows how to balance utility with desirability. But here's the catch. This isn't just a downsized Land Cruiser. It's the rebirth of a cult hero designed for a new generation. In a world dominated by oversized SUVs, Toyota dared to shrink its iconic off-roader into something tighter, smarter, and possibly even more capable in certain environments. Could this be the model that reinvents urban adventure? Could it revive the spirit of the original FJ for a modern audience craving nostalgia with cutting-edge technology? Stay with me, because as we peel back the layers of design, power, capability, and hidden features, you'll see why Toyota's smallest Land Cruiser may secretly be its biggest risk. And maybe, just maybe, its greatest triumph. Before we dive into specs and modern features, we need to talk about the heritage. Because this vehicle wasn't built in isolation. The Mini Land Cruiser FJ traces its lineage back to the classic FJ40, the rugged off-roader from the 1960s that won hearts across deserts, jungles, and mountain passes. That model wasn't about luxury. It was about trust, resilience, and a sense of indestructibility. Fast forward decades, and Toyota faced a new question. How do you honor that history while appealing to buyers who want technology, style, and eco-conscious engineering? The Mini FJ is Toyota's answer. From its boxy silhouette to retro-inspired circular headlights, the design screams nostalgia. Yet beneath the surface it's wired with the intelligence of a modern-day SUV. And here's the suspense. Heritage isn't always enough to sell in today's crowded market. Could leaning so heavily on nostalgia backfire? Or has Toyota found the perfect balance between past and future? By the end of this script, you'll see why this design direction may be a genius move or a dangerous gamble. When you first look at the 2026 Mini Land Cruiser FJ, you can't help but feel a sense of familiarity. It's boxy, muscular, and unapologetically bold. Yet it's been trimmed and reshaped into a more compact form that makes it city-friendly without losing its off-road character. The front fascia dominates with round LED headlights encased in a squared-off grille, nodding directly to the FJ40, while the short overhangs and flared wheel arches hint at capability. Its two-tone roof, rugged skid plate, and chunky tires make it look ready for adventure straight out of the showroom. But the devil is in the details. Hidden air vents, aerodynamic sculpting, and subtle lighting signatures modernize the classic look, making it as stylish in downtown Tokyo as it is on the trails of Colorado. And here's where the cliffhanger kicks in. While the exterior screams durability, does the inside live up to the same promise? Or did Toyota compromise interior comfort for that rugged outside image? Let's step inside and find out. Step inside, and you'll immediately notice that Toyota didn't just slap a retro badge on a modern crossover. The cabin is a deliberate blend of old-school ruggedness and new-age sophistication. The dashboard echoes the FJ40 with its upright, no-nonsense design. But here it's wrapped in soft, touch materials, metallic accents, and a massive 12.3-inch touchscreen that integrates seamlessly into the layout. Toyota cleverly kept chunky knobs and physical switches, ensuring they're glove-friendly for off-roaders, while adding ambient lighting and digital gauge clusters for modern convenience. Seats are designed with a mix of durable fabric and premium leather options, built to withstand mud and adventure, but still cradle you in comfort on long drives. The Mini Land Cruiser also introduces hidden storage cubbies and fold-flat flexibility, giving owners practical space solutions. But here's the suspense. Toyota claims this interior is both minimalist and luxurious. But can it really serve hardcore adventurers and modern city drivers at the same time? That's the real test, and we're just getting started. Let's talk about the heart of the machine, the engine. Rumors and leaks have hinted at multiple setups, but Toyota has confirmed that the Mini FJ will come with a turbocharged 2.4-liter four-cylinder hybrid system, delivering around 280 horsepower and a torque curve designed for low-speed crawling and highway cruising alike. This powertrain isn't just about muscle, it's about efficiency. With hybrid tech borrowed from the Toyota Crown and Tacoma, it promises respectable fuel economy while still giving drivers that punch of torque they need off-road. What makes it fascinating is Toyota's choice to avoid going full electric, at least for now. Instead, the hybrid strikes a balance, lower emissions without range anxiety. But here's where the cliffhanger comes in. Will customers embrace this middle ground, hybrid, or are buyers in 2026 expecting nothing less than a full electric adventure SUV? We'll explore Toyota's strategy deeper as the story unfolds. What's a Land Cruiser without off-road chops? The Mini FJ might be smaller, but Toyota insists it's just as fierce in the wild. Built on a short wheelbase TNGAF platform, the same bones as the big Land Cruiser, it boasts full-time 4WD, a locking differential, hill descent control, and advanced traction modes for snow, sand, mud, and rock. Ground clearance is impressive for its size, while approach and departure angles have been engineered for real-world trail use. Toyota's multi-terrain monitor even gives drivers a camera view under the vehicle, making obstacles less intimidating. But here's the suspenseful twist. While the Mini FJ looks trail-ready, will serious adventurers trust a compact hybrid SUV to carry them deep into the wilderness? Or will purists see it as more of a lifestyle accessory than a true off-roader? That question could determine whether this SUV earns a loyal fan base or fades as a novelty. In 2026, no SUV can survive on rugged looks alone. It needs brains as well as brawn. The Mini Land Cruiser FJ doesn't disappoint here. It's packed with Toyota's latest safety sense suite, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and even semi-autonomous highway driving capability. Inside, the infotainment system supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates, ensuring it evolves with time. What really elevates it, though, are adventure-focused tools like trail mapping, offline navigation, and a digital compass, all integrated into the main display. Toyota even hints at AI-driven route suggestions, recommending trails based on your driving history and terrain preferences. The cliffhanger. With so much tech, the Mini FJ might risk feeling too digital for those who love the mechanical rawness of old-school Land Cruisers. Could technology end up overshadowing the soul of this off-roader? That's a debate enthusiasts won't settle anytime soon. So who exactly is Toyota building this SUV for? The Mini Land Cruiser FJ is clearly aimed at a younger demographic, urban dwellers who want adventure without committing to a massive SUV. Think of it as a rival to the Ford Bronco Sport, Jeep Wrangler 2-door, and Land Rover Defender 90, but with Toyota's reputation for reliability and efficiency. It's also strategically priced lower than the larger Land Cruiser, making it accessible to first-time buyers entering the off-road segment. Toyota isn't shy about admitting this is a gateway SUV, a way to introduce people to the Land Cruiser family without overwhelming them. But here's the suspense in chasing younger buyers. Is Toyota risking alienating the hardcore Land Cruiser loyalists, those who demand nothing less than brute force and heavy-duty machinery? If the Mini FJ can win over both camps, it could dominate the segment. If not, it may find itself stuck in no man's land. Unlike some SUVs built for specific regions, the Mini FJ is designed as a global product. Toyota plans to sell it in North America, Europe, Asia, and even emerging markets where smaller SUVs dominate. That global reach matters, because in many cities worldwide, compact size is an advantage, not a drawback. In markets like Japan, the Mini FJ could be the spiritual successor to the Toyota FJ Cruiser, which was discontinued years ago but still enjoys cult status. In Europe, it will compete directly with electrified off-roaders, while in Africa and South America, its durability and efficiency could make it a workhorse. But here's the real cliffhanger. Can one SUV really satisfy such diverse markets without compromises? Global success sounds great on paper, but the Mini Land Cruiser FJ's true test will be whether it feels authentic everywhere, or diluted by trying to please everyone. And here we are, full circle. The 2026 Toyota Mini Land Cruiser FJ isn't just another SUV, it's a statement. It bridges generations, fusing the rugged soul of the past with the demands of the future. But as we've uncovered, it's also a gamble. Its compact size, hybrid powertrain, and high-tech features may either redefine what a Land Cruiser means, or leave enthusiasts longing for something more traditional. Toyota has taken a bold leap into uncharted territory, betting that adventure in 2026 isn't about size, it's about smart capability and accessibility. So the final cliffhanger is this: will history remember the money Land Cruiser FJ as the rebirth of an icon, or the moment Toyota strayed too far from its roots. Only time, and the road ahead, will tell.